Hello, good day. This is Joy again, and today I am making this video to give a review about a specific product, which is Exo-pro or the Exo-pro. So disclaimer, everything that I would say in this video is all about my own experience. So it doesn't include anything else, just my experience about this product. Okay, so let's start. First one, mic comfortability. So for me, the comfortability of mic is 50% good. Why 50%? Well, I have tried using it for a week. Yes. And you will feel the pain on your ear when you're already on 20 minutes or up of using it. Well, I guess I was not used to it, but I really find ways and how to be more comfortable with it. So I tried wearing it. I tried wearing the microphone as what you've seen here in the picture, how she wears it. Oh, me, I wear it like a headband, like here. It goes over my head, but this one, I think she wears it over here. But I still hear her, I still feel the pain. It's really painful, especially if you're already on your like 25 minutes of using it. So it makes me feel uncomfortable and in pain. Another one, since I have a very low voice, and like others, I really need to place the microphone close as the microphone already touches my lips, so I can be heard on the other line. If I don't do that, my voice uh, can't can't almost be heard on the other line. Yes, so I really need to place it as close as I can. But if I do it that way, um, the one on the other line can already hear my breath, or already hear every time I breathe. He can hear it. He can hear the air coming out from my nose. Feeling ko.
Wait lang, sige. Try mong wait, wag ka muna magsalita, papakinggan ko.
Mm-mm.
Oo, 'pag humihinga ka
So that makes it another, or that makes it more uncomfortable. Another thing, it doesn't have mute. Well, sometimes when you're having classes, in the middle of class, you're going to burp, and in that case, I guess you really need to have the mute button to uh, so the other one or your student cannot hear your burp. Of course, it's really impolite to let someone hear how you burp. And for this one, well, I guess you can also turn the microphone volume to zero using this one, using its tuner, like here. You're going to turn it to zero, and then you can already burp or do unnecessary noise if you need to. However, it is for me it is more convenient and it's a lot easier if there's mute button. You're just going to press it and then release after that. So that's one more thing that affects the mic compatibility. Another one is when I have my classes, it takes a little more time for me to set up the microphone. It's like I need a little more time to set it up to the way it is more comfortable use. It is more comfortable to use for the whole 25 minutes. So just unlike my headphones, well, right now I'm using the Jabra Evolve 40. I just need to place it on my head and then I'm done. But for this one, you need to give a little more time to place it on your head and set it up the way it is more comfortable for you to wear. So for me, my comfortability is 15% or 50% good. Okay. Next one that I consider is the compatibility. Yes. Is it compatible to all computers? Well, I guess it isn't. For me, it isn't. It happened to me. I first tried it in my other computer. Well, it has the OS home. Its OS was Windows 10 Pro. Yes, Windows 10 Pro. And then it wasn't detected as an audio input and output, but it was detected as a USB media and Bluetooth device. So I had a problem with that. So I tried it in my other computer, and you will know if your computer is compatible with the Exo-pro. So when you plug it in, you will already see it here in headset, earphone. You will see it as audio input and output. You will see the Exo-pro there, just like what they have in their video. But if it's not compatible, you will see it as a USB media or Bluetooth. Yes, Bluetooth device. So if that's the case, do not ever change settings or what. Just do not use it on that computer because you may have a problem. You might have a problem in the future, just like what happened to me. Well, their IT told me that maybe it's because of my OS. It's not compatible, or maybe it is compatible, but the build of my OS is different. It is Windows 10 Pro. It is supposed to be compatible, but uh, what he thought was maybe my OS is not licensed, so it is cracked. And when that happens, or if that's the case, you could have some problems in the future if you're going to use Exo-pro in that computer. So better not to use it if it happens that it is detected as a USB media or Bluetooth device. So do not change any settings, just find another computer and use the Exo-pro there. If it is detected as a USB or if it is detected as a audio input and output. So if you see it that it is detected as audio input and output, so that means it is compatible. But if not, please do not change anything on your computer. You might have some problems afterwards. So, like what happened to me, well, my computer lost its camera. Not really lost, but it affected my camera. So, my computer's camera. It cannot detect my camera anymore, even though USB device and the built-in camera it can't be detected by the computer anymore. So it really affected my camera, I guess, because of the compatibility issue. So if that happens to you, please do not change anything, any settings on your computer. Just find another computer where you can use the Exo-pro. Third is the microphone volume. Well, you can really adjust the microphone volume up to 90 or even max volume. But if you're going to turn it to the max volume of the microphone, well, the other person on the line will be able to hear your breath. Every time you breathe, he will hear it. He will hear the air. Yes. And for me, since I have a little voice, I really need to speak a lot louder so the other person on the line can clearly hear me. And so the microphone can capture my voice.
Swan. Swan. You say swan. Right. How about this? What's the word?
Fourth one, the customer assistance. Well, the customer assistance is really great. Their IT contacted me. Well, first I contacted them through their Facebook account, and then they gave me the messenger or the uh, Facebook account of their IT, and I contacted him. He troubleshoot he did troubleshooting in my first computer, and then he tried his best to troubleshoot so I can use the Exo-pro in that computer. But unluckily, the ending was my camera got affected and I wasn't able to use the Exo-pro in that computer, but I was able to use the Exo-pro in other computer. Yes. And then after that, when I already found out that the camera of my other computer was affected, I tried contacting the IT for help in another troubleshooting. Well, it was great because he was still willing to help. Yes, he was still willing to fix the problem caused. Well, actually, he told me that he didn't do anything in my computer, and he thought that maybe it was because of my OS. He told me that lots of OS are just cracked, not licensed. So if that happens, it could affect Exopro could maybe Exopro could affect your some apps of your camera. So that's what happened to me. Yes. Okay, but for customer assistance, they're really great. Like I would give 99% for the customer assistance. So their IT is really willing to help. Well, he even devoted maybe 1 to 2 hours, or less than 2 hours, just to fix my camera. But it was unsuccessful. But at least uh, he devoted time to fix that problem. So I was really thankful on that. But right now, well, he advised me to bring my computer to a technician, have it reform it. So right now my computer is okay. So it was reprogrammed. I was just lucky because it was still within the warranty period. So I was able to bring it to the technician without any fee. I didn't pay anything. Well, okay, that's it for customer assistance. So 99%. It was great. Next is okay, the sound effects. Wow. Well, sound effects, I was really amazed with the sound effects. Even my students were like amazed, like, oh, was that voice changing app? So I said, no, it's my voice, it's me. Yeah, but actually, sound effects are really great. The music, they're good. However, there are some cases that when I tried to play the like some music or like the this one, the PUBG, the 9277. 9277 is great. This is a good music, yes. And then other sound effects too. There were times that students cannot hear them. Yes. So since I am not using Exo-pro headphones, I'm using my own headphones, the Jabra. I cannot tell to if it really played and then the students just didn't hear it. But when I tried pressing those buttons for maybe so like 5 seconds, but they didn't really hear anything. I checked the recording and there was no sound. So, and the last one, the highlight is noise canceling feature. Since it is made to cancel noise or background noise, what I can say about noise canceling feature is it is great. It really cancels like 90 to 98% of background noise. Well, I was having classes that last time and I heard my dogs bark. So I recorded the timestamp and I tried to check the recording, but there was no dogs barking in my background. Maybe I heard like 1% of that, but it was really unnoticeable. Unlike when I'm using Jabra, I can really hear the dogs barking and I have to press on the mute button so my students couldn't hear it. But of course, oh, okay, another thing. Yeah, uh my baby cried during my class, and I was using the Exo-pro. So I tried not uh to mute, or I tried not to press anything like here. I tried not to mute the microphone so I would really know if it canceled the background noise. So I checked on the recording. Well, I was able to hear my baby's voice, but very, very soft. Yes, it was very soft, like unnoticeable. Yes, unlike Jabra, it's like when my baby is crying, having tantrums, well, you can clearly hear it. So I tried pressing mute button. So again, for noise canceling feature, it is really 90 to 98% great. It's effective. Only that the compatibility will be, it's like sacrificed for the noise canceling feature. And also you have to speak a lot louder so your voice will be clearly heard, and other noise in your background won't be catch or won't be captured by the microphone. Yes. Well, for me, this Exo-pro sound card is great to use if you are in a very noisy place. Like, for example, you will need to speak louder if you're in a very noisy place, but then someone on the other line won't be able to hear the noise. But if you're in a place like the noise is tolerable, for me, you can use Jabra or other headphones which are more comfortable to use. Yes, that is in my own opinion. Yes, experiencing Jabra and Exo-pro. Me, I'm using Jabra headphones, and I don't feel any discomfort even after using it for 9 hours. And every 5 minutes, I can still take it off and then take it and then I mean, take it off for 5 minutes and then put it on again when my class is about to start. But I cannot do it with Exo-pro because I'm going to take more time, a little more time, to set up the microphone to a more comfortable way, or a more comfortable like setup. How can I wear it more comfortable for the whole 25 minutes? Yes. If the noise is tolerable, you can use your headphones with noise canceling feature. But if the noise is really, really loud, well, it's great to use the Exo-pro. Again, that is just my own opinion, or you can try it on your own. So that's all for today. When it comes to canceling background noise, it's really effective. If you have bigger voices, then I think this will be really good for you. So thank you so much for today. Have a great day. Goodbye.